have no idea why this fence just suddenly stopped working.
Welcome to Rand's Homestead!
I tested out the battery. The battery's reading 15 volts, so I know it's good. So let me just plug everything back up and see, just mess with the wiring, see what's going on.
Okay, see, this is where I didn't know where this was.
That was in the well house. There we go. We're clicking now. I don't know. Maybe I just needed to reconnect everything. You got me.
Sounds like it's pretty high.
Oh yeah, we're about 4,500 volts. We're good. Back up and running. Just in time for the chickens to come out. Have you seen one touch the fence yet?
No.
You never? You seen crows or something? I don't think a crow's big enough anymore.
Huh?
I don't think I think they're too big for crows now.
Well, I didn't have one. Are you saying crows eat my chickens too?
They'll eat chicks.
No. I was only worried about hawks. Most
Hawks,
you'd be worried
definitely.
about.
Hawks and owls. I haven't seen any
Owls are
owls.
usually only at night, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or is that a myth?
I don't know what these guys are looking at, but I have to close my chickens up. These guys are low and circling.
But kind of what I was thinking is taking like from this pole to a pole over there, just crisscrossing like some string, just regular old twine, just something that's like a vertical barrier until we can get something growing in here that will block it.
That would have to do with them flying.
Actually, yeah. Do you hear what I hear? See, we may not have Santa in a sleigh, but we got the wifey on a four-wheeler by taxi.
Oops, I forgot where I was going. I wonder if kids want to ride. Why are you barking at me? Stop that. Go get the boys. Go get the boys. You're not doing your job. Go get the boys. Go get them. Get the boys. Yeah.
have a drive-through barn.
My chickens ran away hiding. Are you cutting trees in here or did they blow?
No, that's
No,
where I was.
obviously not that one.
This is where I was building that thing. The thing. And got another update of things for the chickshaw build. First off, just be this. Yep. Got threaded bars for the axles for the wheels. So if everything, if I got my measurements right. Look at that. And to keep it all in place, I also got a whole bunch of just gadgets. A huge assortment of nuts, bolts, and washers for the axle. Everything should work. So all I have left is I have to get the wood. Now, I was not too kind to Shannon. I didn't realize the pole that I ordered for the handlebars, basically, to pull this chickshaw was 10.5 feet long. And she went to pick everything up for me at Lowe's. And yeah, couldn't fit it in her car. So she had to take it back inside. So I have to go get the pole and wood. A lot of wood, about, I want to say 20 something, about 25, probably 2x4s, 8 feet long. If I want to rip them, because I was going to build half of it out of 2x2s. So unless I want to rip 2x4s, I'll have to get a whole bunch of 2x2s, which I'll probably end up doing because I don't have a table saw and I don't want to rip 2x4s with just a circular saw. So a little bit more expensive to have to do that route, but it makes life easier. All right. So I want to show you guys what's going on in the greenhouse. This thing has been working out pretty well. It is probably, it's probably 75 degrees in here, 50 something outside. But what I'm going to do, I have to do some pruning on the citronella. It's looking ugly. I'm going to prune that all back. But look at these roses, guys. So it's been in the 20s. And these roses that were already pruned, healthy as can be. And they're loving it. They're loving it. And the sweet potatoes are going to be ready for next year when it really starts to warm up. And our calamondia is doing great as well. Just got to get these guys watered and make sure they're nice and healthy. So I'm going to do some pruning here. I don't really know how to prune this. Imagine you cut it back like a rose. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut it back like you would a rose. And then hopefully we'll get the growth on the different nodes on each plant. Like you see all the nodes on each plant, branch or whatever. That's where the regrowth should come from. So fingers crossed that's how it works. Everything's looking healthy. I'm just cutting back this citronella.
Yeah. Smelly in here.
That would be the citronella. Actually, even close up right now, man, that thing is strong.
Here, Liam, you want a fruit? Oh, these are,
Actually, yeah, I was gonna clip those.
What are all those? Oranges. Oh.
yeah.
Calamondias.
Oh.
Little sour. They're as done as they are.
So sour?
Can be. Depends on how done they are.
So I just take my time. I don't want to I want to make sure there's still some green left on it. I should have done this a long time ago, but I didn't. Alright, so I've hacked that down pretty well. I probably could take it further, but since I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm going to leave it like this, and hopefully it comes back as strong as those roses did. Because it should be just getting root development right now. Ready for the spring. I got one more project I want to do. Well, not project, chore. Just noticed something while walking out. So this is how well the greenhouse is doing. It's been dropping in the 20s. And that's a new fruit. Shouldn't be getting new fruit at this time of the year. Don't know how it's doing it without as much sun. But this greenhouse is really keeping warm. And frost, you know, obviously no frost in here. Super excited. I could definitely start some seeds early, I think, this year. It's gonna extend my growing season a lot. I want to dry out this live edge for a future project. I want to make a sign out of it. I think it'd be pretty cool to have spelled out here, Reds Homestead, and put like 2 big holes on either side and hang it with chains. But I gotta let it dry out because I do it. If I was gonna do it, it'd be wood burning, and can't do it while it's wet. So months from now, but I'll start drying it out now.